Well, welcome to episode 3 of Syndicate Life. I've got the rods out, the kettle's been on. I'm going to finish this, get the house up, get myself sorted, and then I'll come back and I'll speak to you in a bit. Well, welcome back. House is all up and I'm all settled in now. Got here around about 10 o'clock this morning. Had a bit of a wander around. There's two other guys on. I've dropped into a swim called Three Pads. Lovely swim. It's called Three Pads because I've got 3 sets of pads out here to my left. First thing I done say was got the marker rod out again, which is bare lead, and had a good old lead around. Out the back I found some lovely sort of nice firm areas. So I've got the left hand rod and I've got another set of pads, to say, just over to my left. I've literally got one clip in the edge of those. The middle rod I've got out the back, about a rod length off the back there. That's a lovely sort of went down with a nice little sort of firmish donk there. So I've got one out there. And the right hand rods I've got between the second and the third set of pads right in the middle there. And that was a little bit silty, but again, pulling the lead back, it was nice and sort of nice and clear. Just a little bit of silt where he came back on the lead. Rigs are the same as last time. Those lovely little stiff hinge rigs with that nice little 35-pound boom. 15mm pop-ups on all rods. So that's the situation so far. So what I'm going to go and do is get the kettle on, have a cup of tea, and I'll be back later. Well, I've just come back to this. Coming up at 3 o'clock. I'll tell you what, our wind's got a bit chilly now. Really, conditions are not really ideal. I think we've got, according to the weather, high pressure all week. And I think at night it's going to get down into the minuses. So not really ideal. Hopefully the carp gods are going to shine on us again. Fingers crossed on that. I thought I'd just come back and say check in. So I haven't really seen anything. So just sitting here, drinking my tea, watching the water as always. So I was like, that's the situation so far. God, it is cold though. Right, I'm going to finish my tea. Come back later. Well, it's getting on for about 8:30 now. Light's really fading quickly, so I thought I'd just quickly check in. Still no joy at the moment. I've had a few fish. I think it's just small fish moving about on that far margin over there. So fingers crossed, we may have something tonight. If not, first thing in the morning. So until then, good night, and I'll see you then. Well, good morning. It's just coming up to 6:30. Sad to say, no joy last night. Rod stayed quiet again. Just sat in the bivvy like this, listening out in the dark. It was quite cold last night, not as cold as I thought it was going to be. Didn't really hear anything, so I stayed up till around about 11 before I got in my bag. I'd say, so far the rods have stayed silent. Checking on Facebook though this morning, put a smile on my face. My old mate Keith Stanley over in France banked a 54.5 last night mirror, and then had a 42 mirror this morning, so that put a bit of a smile on my face, which was really nice. So what I'm going to do, can have me cup of tea, carry on watching the water. I'll see you soon. I thought I'd just quickly show you this before I get it out. What I've done is I've just tweaked the little stiff hinge section. What I've done is I've removed the bait screw, I've added on a couple of hook beads, and in between I've put a micro ring swivel. To this I've flossed on a 15mm pop-up and a bit of fake yellow Kong. And I've critically balanced this again in the margin. I've tested it out. My hope is like that little fleck of colour, as the fish pass over the spot, we'll see it, drop down and nail it. So I'm going to go and wrap this up and then I'm going to go and get it out. Well, that's it, all the traps are reset. What I've done is I've also topped up the swim with about 1 kilo of bait over the left and the middle rod. Right hand rod's still in between those, the second and third pads, and I've scattered around about 1/2 kilo over the top of that. So hopefully that little tweak I've made pays dividends. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have this cup of tea, what I say, look at me today in a t-shirt. Yesterday it was freezing cold, out on, hoodie, everything. Like today, clear blue skies, there's not a drop of wind, the sun is shining, it's really warm. I'm going to finish this cup of tea. I think I'm going to do a bit of sunbathing. Catch you later. Well, it's been an absolute glorious day today, and I did actually manage to get some sunbathing in. Sad to say, the rods have stayed silent. Even that little bait change I made, I thought might make the difference. So far, hasn't. At one point, the old right-hand rod did give out a little bleep. I was on the edge of the old chair thinking, hello, here we go. Sad to say, that came to nothing. I think it was just the alarm having a little go at itself, thinking, let's just see if I work. And so that was that. Got a little bit of cloud cover tonight, so hopefully that's not going to be as cold as it was last night, and hopefully keep the nighttime temperatures up. So fingers crossed, and in the morning I might have that smile on my face again and holding up another prize. So until then, good night, and I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning. Yet again the old rod stayed silent. That's for the second night. Really didn't even hear anything crashing. Stayed up again as I always do till it really got dark, listening out for anything. I think I might have a little rechange around this morning, trying rods in some different areas, just see if I can get something going, and maybe change the hook baits around, see what I can do. Bit cloudier this morning, so maybe that'll help. It was really bright, really hot yesterday. Hot as it can be, really, if you say for sort of mid-April. Bloody geese last night. Had a couple of geese landing on a lake. They were being chased around by most of the night by those bloody swans. So that kept me awake. It was the only thing that has kept me awake so far. Hello, mate. How you doing?
All right, man. You all right?
Yeah, great to see you.
Good stuff.
What's happening?
Not a lot, mate. Just give me dog his dinner.
Well, I'm just telling people on the camera, like, you know, again, second night, really another quiet night for him, mate.
Yeah, get used to that, mate.
Eh?
Get used to that.
Yeah.
Okay, mate.
Yeah, so that's what I've just been telling them, and they're like, the bloody geese last night, being chased around by the swan.
Infinite warfare?
Yep. So that's kept me awake half the night. But what have you been up to?
Well, not, mate.
Not a lot?
Nah.
Nah?
Had a couple of little ones last night.
Sweet.
It's all good fun.
Yeah, just spoke to Josh. He had a few, didn't he, last
Yeah.
night? And I thought, well, I think I'm going to have to get myself over there, I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
I really am.
Yeah.
I really am going to have to get myself over there.
Yeah, they're a bit funny, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, it's a bit hard on here at the moment.
Yeah.
But I see a couple yesterday sharp on the top out and things, so I thought, you know, like earlier I was telling them as well, the old right-hand rod gave a little bleep, and I was out like, you know, like you do, don't you?
Saying that fired out of shotgun.
Like, yeah.
It's a bit posh, isn't it?
It's lovely, isn't it?
Hey.
Hey, you like all that, do you?
It's a bit fucking posh,
Hey.
like that, isn't it?
You like all that?
Fucking light on it and all sorts.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So that's the situation on here so far, mate. So, a lot. Do you want a cup of tea?
I'd love one, mate.
Right, what we're going to do is we're going to get the kettle on. We'll see you soon.
Latest chaps.
Well, that's it. End of another session. Must have had to say the old rod stayed silent. I wasn't lucky this time, but that's carp fishing for you. Must say it's a lovely swim. I've had a good old mark around, as I say, and I've always kept notes, and so that's a good reference point for when I come in here next time. There will be a next time, as I say. This is, you know, I'm still learning the lake and learning how the fish are behaving. So it's not an easy lake. So thanks for watching. Till next time, be lucky, and I'll see you soon.